Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
Hello, boys and girls. Hello.
It's the Get Up and Go show. And today is
National IT Professionals Day.
All right.
Very important job. Thank you so much, IT professionals. Shout out Ryan, our engineer.
Oh, gosh. Ryan is the best.
It's also National Butterscotch Pudding Day.
Okay.
That's like an old lady snack. And Talk Like a Pirate Day, matey. Arr.
How does a pirate say our station, Carly?
1069 KROC.
1069 KROC. It's Dunken and Carly.
So they said.
According to a new article by Slots Move, don't know what that is. I've got the top 5 most
Careful when you Google that.
top 5 most common nightmares. Top 5 answers on the board.
Falling.
Falling is not in the top 5.
Oh, what?
Not in the top 5. That comes in at number 8, though.
So we've talked about this before on air, and people call in and say, have a nightmare about my teeth falling out. Is that on there?
Not in the top 5.
Whoa.
Number 6.
Showing up to work or school
all the other ones.
without your pants on.
No.
Okay, what are the
You
top
are really,
5?
you struck out real quick there.
I don't know. Top 5 nightmares.
Top 5 most common nightmares.
Something happened to your kids.
According to this article, no. Well, kind of.
Okay. That's the only nightmare I have now.
Sad. Top 5 most common nightmares. Number 5, death of a loved one.
Okay.
So that was the one I had to give you. Number 4 is drowning. Number 3, sustaining a physical injury. Number 2, catching on fire.
What?
And the number 1 most common nightmare, according to this article by Slots Move, is attending an exam unprepared.
Okay, showing up to work or showing up for a test
Or that,
unprepared.
yeah.
Okay. I've had the one where I show up to work and we do our radio show and I just can't stop cursing. Like, we're on the air and I just can't, for the life of me, stop dropping the F-bomb.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I mean, I've definitely also had work nightmares, but not like that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it would not be funny. Trust me, Carly.
No.
Starting on fire.
Starting a fire. I wonder what that means.
I've never had that one.
Let me check.
I'm surprised that falling is not in the top 5.
I'm wondering who they surveyed to for this article.
Firefighters? That would make sense.
Okay, so apparently dreaming of catching on fire means you feel preoccupied with something or consumed by flames is like the phrase that you could refer to.
Dumb.
Very interesting. Dumb.
If you're consumed by debt, we can help you out. We got a $30,000 payday for you. All you need to do is listen for those cash codes at the top of the hour, insert them on our app, and you could win 30 grand.
30 grand. 30 grand. In your hand. What's the first thing you do after you win cash? $30,000. Would you party like a pop star? Fly first class to England? Hang with Big Ben? Jump on the Eurostar and have a picnic in front of the Eiffel Tower? And, oh yeah, shop all the best European fashions. When you score 30 grand, what you do with it is up to you. Listen weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for codes to win cash. Tap them into our app and you're instantly entered to win up to 30 grand in your hand. Get full rules and details now on our site and app. Dunken and Carly in the morning on 1069 KROC.
What is a sound that your partner makes that absolutely drives you crazy? Give us a call, 507-281-2400.
Kaisa said that her husband or her boyfriend or whoever clears his throat every 5 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Like, get a drink already. I feel like I do that.
You okay, dude?
Especially when I, in the morning, and I feel like you have to deal with this a lot because I'm clearing my throat all the time. But sometimes my nose will get just a little bit stuffy, but not stuffy enough where I have to go blow it. And so I'm just like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Matt's like, go get a tissue. Drives him crazy.
That will drive people nuts. I'm sure a lot of people are saying snoring.
I don't even notice it either. That's the problem.
Oh, that you're doing it?
That I don't even notice. Lots of people are saying snoring, though. Yes, for sure.
Snoring would have to be the number one answer if you surveyed a bunch of people. And my wife hates when I snore, but that's not the thing that drives her nuts. I'll tell you the sound that I make in our house that makes her want to kill me. Coming up at 7:40. And we want to know what it is for you. What is the sound that your partner makes that drives you up the wall? Give us a call, 507-281-2400, or open the 1069 KROC app to chat with us.
All of today's trending stories in one place? You betcha. It's Dunken and Carly with What's Trending on the 1069 KROC app.
Very exciting news for people here in southern Minnesota that are looking for staycation ideas in the wintertime. Once popular water park is on the brink of reopening with new ownership. So there was a water park at the Holiday Inn in Owatonna. Mm-hmm. It's called like the Great Serengeti or something like that.
Is that next to Cabela's by chance? Do we know?
I don't know. I never went over there. Everybody told me to go, take your kids. Mm-hmm. I never did it. And then one day I looked it up and it's like, sorry, closed permanently.
Sad.
Whole bunch of like scandal, apparently. Like the GM of the hotel had tax fraud.
Oh, dear.
The local newspaper wrote about how the building was falling apart. Nobody was giving it any TLC. So obviously some management issues with the Holiday Inn. So Motel 6 came in, bought it up. They ran it as a hotel, but never opened the restaurant on site or the water park.
Okay, big mistake there.
Yes. So after like 2.5 years, Motel 6, the hotel fell into foreclosure. But now it has been purchased for $3 million. By somebody that's turning it into a DoubleTree by Hilton.
Nice.
Which is a great brand.
Yeah.
And the person says they want to get all the amenities back up and running as soon as possible.
Great.
So water park, anything better than when you're a kid going to the water park in the wintertime?
Never.
Pack up your swimsuit.
Water park is the best because it's like you took a whole trip to Florida or something, but you only drove like
an hour
down the road.
Yes, exactly.
It's the best thing ever.
Swim all day. Mom and dad are probably drinking cocktails over on the side, having a good time.
It's warm in there. Yep. Like, you can pretend that winter doesn't exist.
That warm, humid, like.
Yes.
You're right. That is a feeling when you walk into like the pool area. It just hits you.
It's so nice. Especially in the wintertime.
So no word on when that's going to reopen, but hopefully soon, because that would be awesome to have another option here in Southeast Minnesota. You can read the latest about that purchase and get more local news right now on the 1069 KROC app.
Dunken and Carly in the morning on 1069 KROC. It's Celebrity Soundbites on 1069 KROC.
Chris Stapleton and Snoop Dogg recorded their own version of Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight for Monday Night Football. What a weird combination of people.
That song is about a boy drowning, right? I think it is. But I think it is. I think it's about confronting the guy that watched your boy drown and the guy didn't do anything to help save the child's life.
Interesting.
I think that's what the song is about, but it works.
Didn't know that. Finally, Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez have filed for divorce from each other. She has already moved on. She's dating her Wicked co-star, Ethan Slater. I completely forgot she was married to begin with.
I know, right?
1069 KROC.
Open our app and chat with us right now and tell us a sound that your partner makes that drives you crazy. You're laughing about that comment, Carly.
Oh,
but it happens at my house.
There's a few people who said, like Gracie and Jenny.
My wife says
breathing.
My wife will look at me and she'll be like, "Do you realize how loud you're breathing? Just knock it off." She wants, like, I'm not intentionally doing that.
Jenny's comment says, "Breathing. I really wish he'd stop." With a lot of laughing emojis.
Yes.
Oh my God. Just exist without breathing so loudly, okay?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
507-281-2400 or open up our app and chat with us right now. What is a sound that your partner makes that drives you nuts? All right, here we go. Let's say good morning to Mary.
He has a loud, booming voice. So
just talking drives you nuts. Just his voice.
Yes.
Yep. How long have you been married?
22 years.
Oh, it's been 22 long, miserable years of listening to his big, dumb voice.
Yes, it has.
Thanks for calling, Mary.
Cammie says that she hates the way he drinks.
Drinks?
Like, he probably makes
swisher?
a sound when he
or
drinks
a slurper?
something. Right.
Or a hard swallower?
I know. That.
Yeah, that drives you nuts?
That is what bothers me. And it's only certain foods. It's not every time we eat, but sometimes when my husband swallows, I'm like,
Okay.
There's been multiple times that I've told him to stop slurping too.
Stop it.
Because he'll slurp
Knock it off.
things and I'm like,
I will stab you with this fork.
yeah, right. I'm like, no, there's no slurping in this house. And he always pulls out well, in some countries, it's
Yeah.
a sign of like, I like the food. I'm like, not here, it's not.
Not in this country.
Like, whenever we go to Japan, because
Yeah.
I would love to someday, we can slurp all we want. But like, not here, not in this house.
That's really funny.
Dee Dee says his chewing, even with his mouth closed, he's the loudest chewer ever.
How do couples stay together?
I don't know. Angie says grinding his teeth.
He can't control that, though.
Yeah, my husband does that too.
Got to get him one of those big mouth guards.
Well, it's super funny. So my husband has, gosh, I hope he's okay with me sharing this.
Sorry, you married a radio host.
I know, right? He's got like the stuff that he has to put in his mouth. Like one of them is because he had braces, like a retainer that he has to put in. I think he has something because the dentist was like, I think you're grinding your teeth. You should put the stuff in. So I think it's a guard for that. But if he doesn't wear it and I'm awake, I will hear him grind his teeth or like chomp his teeth down sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I told him that one time. He was like, oh my God, I didn't even know that it was that bad.
Sound
He was
is
like,
awful,
he's
though.
like, I need to make sure I'm wearing this stuff because that's bad.
So here's another sound he probably makes when he takes the retainer out. That sound probably drives you nuts.
Luckily, I get up before he does, so I never hear it. But yes.
Your smart speaker doesn't have to be smart to know where to get the hits. Just ask your smart speaker to play us. News or snooze with Duncan and Carly on 106.9 KROC.
The second round of Prime Days on Amazon is coming up October 10th and 11th. So if you missed out on the first one, or if there's new stuff now that you're like, I need to buy that now. I need to waste my money on that new TV now.
Waste our money on it. Win cash between 8 and 5, top of the hour, every hour. Win up to 30 grand. And then go shopping. Go crazy.
Absolutely.
What were the dates?
October 10th and 11th. It's for Prime members only, of course. It's got deals on like Dyson and Sony. So
All the
good
stuff you want for Christmas.
Heck yeah. Halloween pumpkins. Those are going to be in slimmer supply this year because of the record-breaking heat wave that's happened across the country. Shocker.
Carly, I hear this every year.
Yes.
I hear there's going to be a shortage on pumpkins or Christmas trees, and never seems to be a shortage. I think they're just trying to get people off the couch and out to buy pumpkins.
They're just trying to make money. And also, let me tell you, if you buy your pumpkins now, they're going to be rotten by the time Halloween comes around.
You just wait a little bit longer. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
And finally, Elon Musk announced yesterday that he is moving to require all users on Twitter, or X if you're lame, to pay a monthly fee in order to use it.
How much?
They don't say how much yet.
Doesn't even matter how much. All the other ones are free. So if you charge even 25 cents, people are going to be like, nope.
Yeah, I'm
out of here.
I've already deleted Twitter because it was dying to begin with, and then Elon took over, and then it's just been dying ever since.
Twitter's
and now,
not a fun place.
No,
it's a lot of angry people.
It's not. And so, it was really funny. I deleted Twitter, and then like maybe a day later, Threads came out, and I was like, oh, download.
There we go. All right, there you go. News or snooze. Any word on when those that charge is going to happen?
No.
Okay.
No word on that either. So
if you love Twitter, look for that in the near future. You can get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
This is 106.9 KROC with Duncan and Carly.
I want to love on all the moms listening right now, Carly,
okay.
because there's a really sad story out today about social media.
Okay.
We all know social media is bad for kids.
Absolutely.
Teenagers.
I mean, it's bad for adults too, but yeah, it's especially bad for kids.
It's bad for moms. There's a new study out that says like 80% of moms on social media hate it. It makes them feel bad every day because they're not keeping up. They're not good enough.
Yeah.
As a mom.
They're not keeping up with the Joneses, so they feel like they're failing or something like that, which you're not.
You're not failing.
Everybody parents differently.
Social media is fake. You have to realize.
Social media is where you post all of the happy, positive things. You never see the stuff that's actually going on behind the scenes.
Stuff that moms have to deal with.
Right. Like nobody's going to post the poopy diaper, the blowout that happened on the walls, like some moms do, but most don't, I might when I have kids.
So,
Just because I would want to laugh about it.
but there are times when you want to cry as a mom or a dad.
For sure.
You're not posting, you're not sharing those experiences.
No.
So if you're scrolling social media and all you're seeing is happy, 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 you're like, what am I doing wrong?
Right.
You're not doing anything wrong,
No.
mom. 80% of moms say that mom influencer content is making them feel bad, and that makes me feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is that mom influencers, most of them are posting the happy, positive, look at how perfect my life is.
I'd be willing
pictures.
to bet too that most of those mom influencers are horrible moms.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they spend all day trying to capture like everything on video and like
I wonder how many of them have partners who make a lot of money and then are able to pay for like someone who cleans the house for them or a lot of daycare where, I think there's a lot of people who can't afford daycare, and so they stay at home with their kids or something like
funny.
that.
Like
but,
you see these influencer videos and their houses are always spotless.
Yes,
and I'm
I know.
like,
I know.
I can't
Seriously.
post half the pictures I take because my house is a mess.
I know. Yeah, I wonder how many of them just have partners who make a lot of money and they can afford to hire someone who cleans the house, which would be beautiful, but most people can't afford that.
Nope. Don't worry about it, moms.
Yeah, seriously.
You're doing a great job.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.